Why hello there everyone, this is Jm764, and well, welcome to another vidlog about the channel. Now today's vidlog is a bit special because, well, it's not a true vidlog, it's more of me just talking over a bit of gameplay footage. But I decided to try something unique for this one. I might edit some stuff in later, though I don't know if I will or not. But I have some very important topics to cover today. Some good news and bad news. Starting off with the bad news. It's unfortunately I had some really great plans for the channel coming up this month, and I was getting them all prepared, and lo and behold, disaster struck. As per usual when I plan things in advance that I actually really want to do. So, yeah, somehow, my, well, not somehow, more like unexpectedly, because I forgot, it seems my internet bill has lost its promotion and gone back to normal. Now, this wouldn't be so bad, but it also turns out that the promotion that I was supposed to be on now is gone, and the, internet service provider I have, which is Time Warner Cable, which somehow got ranked lower than Comcast this time around. I've never had problems with them personally. They apparently are merging with a whole nother company. I can't think of the name, but it's supposed to be called something in the future. I don't know. Y'all will have to search that up. So there goes the money I wanted per month to use for the channel, because recently I'd found this really awesome YouTube, I want to say extension, but more like something you do every month and pay for, and it extends like the options for your channel, which in my honest opinion should be stock to YouTube, some of the options they have, but whatever. But that was going to be $20 a month, and it did seem a bit dubious anyway, but from what I've heard from everyone, it seems to work fine. But sadly, I can't afford that now. This also means I have to reconfigure the entire network, because once this month is over, they're going to start charging me for my modem again, which sucks, which means I'll have to buy a new modem to get rid of that charge. And I kinda just got used to messing around with the one I've had for the past, what, year or two now? I don't know. So there's that, unfortunately. Also, it turns out I'm gonna have to downgrade the quality of my videos for a while, mostly because, well, my graphics card and my rendering PC can't handle the detail. I mean, the KSP episode, which I think is still loading right now, that thing has been processing for God knows how long now. And it probably still is. Yep, it's still processing right now. Just the edited version of that KSP episode I uploaded earlier took about half a day, maybe, and maybe a fourth of a day to upload, because it was huge. It was like 10 gigs. And then the full version took an entire day and half a day to upload and process to YouTube. So look, that's some really bad times. I mean, obviously uploading a 10 and 20 gig file to YouTube is just asking for your PC to be left on for a week or two if you have a ton of videos of that size. So I'm going back down to my very awesome settings I've had for OBS, where I can still record in 2K, which is awesome, even though I technically shouldn't, since my graphics card is way too old for this. But, I mean, it's downscaled for the streams. That's what I stream at. 720p downscaled from 2K. And from what I've seen, the quality isn't too much different between the two. So I'll be downgrading to that until I can find a fix. But the good news is, I found a fix! So, something nice and new and very shiny has decided to come out from AMD, and that would be the Radeon RX 480. And it's only $200. I mean, I was planning to get the GeForce 1070, which would have meant having to buy a whole new NVIDIA card again after God knows how many years I've put them to the side. NVIDIA has given me too many problems in the past with their cards, even though they're far more powerful. But I am so glad AMD is kicking back into gear. I mean, I haven't seen them be like this. Also, they announced the Zen CPUs, but we learned like next to nothing except for that one that the CEO showed herself. So yeah, I actually plan to build a replacement for my rendering PC, which is, as you know, all AMD built for the most part. They'll be replacing that hopefully with a Zen system at the end of the year, maybe next year, depending on whenever they release that. And I'm hoping it'll be cheap enough. But back to the graphics card, the RX 480 isn't the most powerful thing. I mean, the GeForce 1070 and 1080 clearly still beat it. But for the price of the GeForce 1070, I can get two RX 480s, which would be almost the same as getting a 1080 GeForce. So clearly you know what I'm going to do. And obviously if I could save enough money to buy a GeForce 1080, I would buy 3 of these RX 480s. Jeez, these numbers are going to get me confused one day. But yeah, there's hope for the future for at least my graphics card. I think 4 years is long enough to keep a card. I kind of miss when they were new though. They were so overpowered and now they're just kind of scraping along the ground. I mean, I know I'm pushing them far over the limit for what they were designed, but it'd be nice. Anyway, back on topic. Well, unfortunately, I do have a bit more bad news. I was gonna try to think of good news, but then I reminded myself, darn it. But yeah. So tomorrow is supposed to be, at least for this recording, tomorrow's supposed to be City Skylines, and the day after is Need for Speed, and then this upcoming Sunday is supposed to be a stream. But from how the game's been performing, which y'all should see here in a moment, I'm sorry, if I'm going to edit this the way I'm currently thinking, y'all will be seeing it for this entire portion. But I'm getting about 15 frames a second. And yes, I know I could improve the quality greatly if I just turned down some things, but I don't like to. But the other problem really is the fact it takes like 16 gigs of RAM, which I was surprised at KSP for taking 10 with all those mods. But this clearly beats it. 16 gigs out of my 32 just to run the game. It's kind of a lot. I mean, that's the whole reason why I upgraded to 32 gigs anyway for Skylines, but I didn't expect it to be that much. So I have a lot of tinkering to do with Skylines, so that series is probably going to be on pause. Need for Speed, sadly, is giving me those stupid control issues again, and unfortunately I can't find a fix for them at the moment. So that's on pause till I can find a way to fix that. And as far as the stream goes, well, I really don't have things set up for a stream right now, since I had to reinstall everything on my main gaming PC due to an unfortunate accident. Which, even more bad news, I unfortunately lost all the maps that I wanted to use in this upcoming season for City Skylines anyway, and some of my Train Fever save files, and pretty much any save file I forgot to save when I had to reset my computer. I am terrible at this, because I'm old school. I keep thinking these games save their save files in the same place the games save to, but a lot of them are weird and don't. And I forgot to cloud save a lot of the ones that do. So, arg. So that is one thing I hope, and I don't even know if they're watching this at this point, but if anyone from Urban Games is watching this, that one single person, I know who you are. Yeah, that would be an awesome feature for Transport Fever cloud saves, but that's a discussion for another day. But Yeah, I don't know, guys. It's a plethora of problems, a plethora of fixes. I don't know. I wanted to actually go into like a bit of an AMD fanboy thing on this video, but I'll save that for another time. Spare y'all the... How long have I been talking? Wow, 10.5 minutes. Well, wow. Okay. Yeah, I'll spare you the stuff. Also, I'll upload a schedule video. It'll just be like, what, 10 seconds long, just saying, hey, here's the schedule. So, yeah, if I don't edit that into the beginning... Actually, that sounds like a really good idea. Oh well. Yeah, I'll figure something out in editing, guys. Y'all will see. I won't even edit this out, cause why not? Oh well. Anyway, this has been Jm764, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.